Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and Dungeons and Dragons are here on Arena. Adventure to the Forgotten Realms, the new set is dropped today, and we are going to be playing the new format that was introduced, Standard 2022. It is basically rotated standard, what we'd expect in the fall. There's no Eldraine, there's no Ikoria, so no companions, no rogues, no Ember Cleaves, no Yorians, no ultimatums. Our stuff will not be bone crushed. So cool set. I want to try it out. I haven't played this format really other than like one game. And the deck I want to try out is a combo deck. It is a prison lock deck. And I'm sure there's lots of ways to build this deck. You could be more aggressive, more kind of synergistic life gain wise. But I'm treating it more a little bit like a control deck with tutorable elements. And it works as such. Book of the Exalted Deeds. This is a 3-mana artifact. If we gain 3 life or more each turn, on our end step, we get a 3/3 angel. But what it does is for 3 white mana, you can exile it, and target angel basically gets a clause that you can't lose the game and you can't win the game, activating it at sorcery speed. If you activate Faceless Haven, you can put the counter on Faceless Haven and then have it go back to being a land, and basically you can never lose the game unless they remove that Faceless Haven. So you just don't activate that Faceless Haven, your opponent decks out, or you kill them before, all ways to kind of go about doing so. So you effectively need 6 mana for the combo. You use Faceless Haven's own mana generation to pay for itself. And the rest of the deck is kind of built around kind of finding that. You have stuff like Search for Glory, which is tutorable for both pieces of the combo. It gets us our legendary artifact, and it gets us our snow Faceless Haven. And if we pay 3 snow land, it also gains us 3 life as well. Very synergistic in this deck. Something I've always wanted to kind of play, and we're going to try it out in this deck, is Colossal Plowwalks. Colossal Plow, 6/3 vehicle. When it attacks, we get 3 mana, so it ramps, and we gain 3 life. But it's crew 6. But Giant Ox lets you crew with its toughness, so the Ox can crew the Plow, which is really cool. We have Professor of Symbology. It's best of 1, so we can use a learn board, which I'll show. Revitalize card draw. That could potentially make an angel, which is kind of cool. Skyclave Apparition is some removal. We also have Doom Scars as sweepers. Elite Spellbinder attacks their hand. And then Starheim Unleash, just a way to pump in a bunch of mana. We also have Cosmos Elixir, which can gain us some life and get us some cards. We're also trying out one of Cave of the Frost Dragon. This allows us to have a creature land. It's a 3/4 flying. I'm going to try it out. We can also play the dragon in white, the new legendary. Icing Death, Frost Tyrant. It can be tutorable as well. It's a 4/3 flying vigilance. Not terrible stats. When it dies, it becomes an equipment that taps things down. I think Starheim Unleash is probably better. It can't be tutored, so we'll see how the games come up. In the sideboard, environmental sciences for lands, some card draw, removal, some creature ones. I don't have the mythic one, Mascot Exhibition. If you have Mascot Exhibition, play that. But we'll try it out. I've completely untested. I have no clue what the format is, so we're just going to play the play queue because I'm like top 230 mythic right now, so not completely tank the rank. I also have a funny mill deck. We'll try it as well. Plays the new 3-drop like mill till you hit CMC 30 or more, or 20 or more, 20 or less. So yeah, new sets here, a lot of cards to learn, a lot of new things, new format, so it's really exciting times. If you do have any cool deck lists in any of the formats you're trying out, do let me know. Drop it in the comments, and as always, if you can, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Goes a long way to helping out. I think this hand's fine. Neither of the combo pieces, but some good disruption. Probably they go Professor. They go Sciences. I think I'm gonna get Just sciences as well. We need 6 mana in the deck. Easy trade here. So they name. That's fine. So here I want to see what we're playing against. Humiliate. Showdown. Okay, so they can get Showdown. Humiliate can get rid of my thing and makes it bigger, but I think Showdown's the card we want to get rid of. And then I'm going to get rid of the Silver Quill Silencer if they don't humiliate me this turn. They could Environmental Sciences, but then if they get red mana, then they can't humiliate. Okay, I get the Swamp. So I'll happily trade here. So we have options here. I can get the Plow going. I can hit them for 4. I think we're just getting ahead on lines here. Interesting. They took the other Spellbinder. I think they'd take the Skyclave. I guess Valky then takes care of it. But that plays pretty well, because if we have a sweeper... Let's see. So Valky comes down. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3. So we just win next turn. It's a little risky doing this. They did show Humiliate, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. But then they just humiliate this anyways. So I think we take the chance. Sorry, we don't win next turn. We win in 2 turns. We'll get... probably Introduction to Prophecy. So we'll see if the opponent knows the combo. It's actually kind of interesting because they can hold up mana. To kill my Faceless Haven. Oh, they don't. Okay, let's see what they do here, actually. They could have another Soul Shatter in hand. Okay, opponent's dead. We'll sacrifice you. Do this. And we win the game. Nice. We could go aggro ox. So now we basically either play till we find a win condition or let them just kind of go through the notions. Doesn't matter, they can mill us out.
So you've seen through my disguise. Make no mistake.
Also doesn't matter. Opponent's deck's pretty sweet. They got a land off the top, which is fine. Win condition acquired. So I can do the exile here. Just do this to get rid of Tybalt after. I just want to draw a card, opponent. It doesn't matter. None of this matters, opponent. We're probably just Starheiming, so I guess book is fine, or the book is fine. I'll probably just make him put our life total to like negative. You got me, opponent. This card's really sweet. Orcus, Prince of the Undeath. Humiliate actually could probably be pretty good in this format. Just buffs your creatures. We don't have a faceless haven, but technically they can get the lock, so I'm gonna exile the Tybalt. Okay, Doomscar. Oh, you only do, yeah, exile target non-land permanent. You can draw a card, opponent. Typically they should concede once they know what happens, but I don't think they know what happens. They're also at 32 cards. We'll see after this attack goes through. I don't think they're on the lock. Their mana base doesn't really support it. Let's see, let's see. And before the opponent hacks. Because they can sweep my angels this turn, we're just gonna Doomscar. If I draw another land, I can make more. I just want this to go away. Maybe the opponent plays a land destruction spell. Who knows? You got me. So that is 4. They can do this, but we'll let him keep going. You cannot lose the game. Is this the new most busted thing? You can sweep the board. In best of one, this is really difficult to deal with because most, like, there's not Fabled Passage. You basically have to interact with the Haven on the stack or the enchantment before it gets activated. They'll get to loot twice. Like, as a top end threat, this is pretty good. Just pull back everything from your deck. Double Exhibition. We ain't ever activating that land. In case they have like Valky or Humiliate. So right now, like, this has been much better than the White Dragon. Alright, we got him. Mono White Prison Control. Life Gain, Book of Angel. Paragraphs on paragraphs. That took a lot longer than it needed to. We'll give this one more shot. We saw what the deck can do. Opponents had a bit of disruption too with discard, and we were able to play through it, which is nice. Shadow Prophet. Most of the combo in hand. Professor Symbiology can help us dig. I like. We might need this. But I can just keep gaining life and making angels. Yeah, let's just bring this as a backup line. Because next turn is book, and then I'll just start making angels every turn. Okay, that is actually scary. So we'll get Faceless Haven, gain 3 life, make an angel for a blocker. They have like another Righteous. We might be too slow. So we have a blocker this turn for at least 1 angel. I can exile another one to shrink it down and play this if needed. Holy shit. Super dead. Need a turn 3 Doomscar there? Whew. That deck hit hard. Going from like 6 8 power on board to 16, 28, 40. I think we're gonna get sciences here. If we hit a land, we play book. I think we just want to continue hitting our line drops here. Gains menace. Nice. Mono black aggro. Land. Not land. Missing the line drop there sucks, but I think we need to do this. I guess I could have revitalized. They have the faceless haven as well, which kind of sucks. They're kind of incentivized to play to the board. We have shade. A lot of damage. Kind of priced into doing it, aren't I? I can bring out 2 blockers, but if they play 2 spells, if they have removal, that's 10. Yeah, it's just too much damage. Like this, they can attack with Haven, but they need a land, so they can do both. They can also just play out a big Skyclave. That's not bad. I think we try to find a land here. Naturally don't. Jeez, we weren't drawing lands for a while. Fire that up. Probably block the shade. If they have a land, they recast it, but can't do much about that. At least it forces them to play it out. Okay, cool. So that gives me an angel. Okay, I got a couple options this turn. I can make an angel. I take 4. I'm dead if they have removal. I take the shade off. So oh no, but I go to 9. So that's 7, 8. They don't have, oh no, but they can pump here, which makes it worse. So I think the play is actually Skyclave this because of the pump effect. And then play out Ox. This just blocks for days. That's a fine block. We did this because it's a 1/1, so it's not really that great for it to attack with. Village rates here. Nice refill for them. Okay, we just need the faceless haven. But now we can block this pretty well. Okay, those flunks are coming in handy. That's quite terrifying. Interesting that they don't play that out. So if we do this, take the card out of their hand. Even death. Get rid of that. Okay. Opponent's bringing some spice. I like it. Can just block here. We've seen 2 flunks out of them. Bye, friends. Alright, sweet. That was a good matchup. I like the opponent's deck. We had to kind of battle through it. We missed our land drops, but able to get a little ahead there, which is what we wanted. That's where like the revitalize, the search for glory, just gaining 3 life here and there. Like we really needed a turn. We survived a turn, able to stabilize a bit, have our interaction. Opponent goes first here. We can tax them a bit. I think we try it. Cave isn't getting better than turn 1. Okay, we got the plow. Opponent Jawari, so it could be a control deck of some sorts. Yeah, Foretell. Probably go Spellbinder first, see what's up in their hand. If I can get Colossal Plow going, it'll be nice. And at this point, we have the combo, so let's try to get some counter spells out of them. Getting hit with Jawari is always rough. They get the lesson here. And they bin even death. Okay. I just want to see what's in their hand. I know they can get even death back, but okay, they go Sock coming. So I have an option here. I can do this and start gaining some card advantage. I can try to do this and get them. I've already seen a few counter spells out of them. Okay, that resolved. Okay, no counters out of them at least. So we're just gonna beat down on them now. Let them respond. Divide by 0, target spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater. Lands have 0 CMC. Let's see, Bloodchief's Thirst. Ooh. We win now? Alright, we win. GG's. You know what? It's not the flashiest. It's not the most extreme combo, but whatever the opponent wants to do, it's just not enough. Lich is interesting in this deck. Like, they can get stuff back from their graveyard. Actually, with the Learn, it's not too bad, because you just do the discard effect. Ah, now we get Cosmos Elixir back. I don't think opponent knows the combo. They're tapped out, so I can attack in. In all honesty, though, let's just draw cards. No sense of, in case there's any hypothetical slaughter pack nonsense. We can get our dragon going as well. The only thing with these is they're a little hard to crew. This might just be dead space in the deck, and we can play better cards. I want to try it out, but I think if we just play like early blockers or stuff like that, might be better. You got me. You got me. This. Let's see how long it takes them to realize. This will keep our life total high. We just need a win condition. And tap still down.
Witherbloom is just as dark and musty as I remember.
Well, that's a win condition. For them, but also mills them faster. Playing the creature lines. I like what the opponent's playing, just it's not very effective against what we're doing. I'm doing this because I want them to ultimate, because it doesn't, like, we don't lose. I want them to realize that, and then this just also mills them faster. Professor Onyx with even death, and this works out nice. We've also drawn like an obscene amount of lands for our deck. 40 cards, we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. So if you are playing against this deck, don't tap out on the turns where they can have 6 mana. You got it, friend. So we really only lost that like crazy angel turn.
I have impeccable study habits.
All the power to you, friend. You can cast a spell if you'd like. We'll wait to see once the opponent ultimates. Let's highlight the Onyx. See how long it takes for them to realize. They are at 26 cards. Weird that turn that they exiled the Blood Chief's Thirst for no reason. Guess if they're not actually going to do anything, I should probably just start attacking in. Do it. Come on. Let's get some spells out of them. Hey, puppy. You got me. I'm all out of cards. Behold whatever you'd like. Elixir is, like in this matchup, we already have the lock, so it doesn't matter, but just a way to kind of dig us. Opponent's seen a good number of cards from their deck. They're down to 21. Mordenkainen. Kind of annoying that they get to shuffle their library and graveyard. The graveyard's only 21 cards. They've exiled a number of cards. Let's wait till they see.
I can create your doom in dog form.
Doesn't really matter here. Opponent seems like they want to play it out. Just gonna kill this thing so it finishes the game faster.
How dare you sully my roads?
Quiet. My dog's standing by the door. Okay. There's the never give up attitude, but then there's also you've lost the game. You can't actually mill me out.
There has to be an answer here.
Sorry, one sec. Wanna get the dog to be quiet. How long till the opponent realizes that death, it is inevitable? Alright, opponent's done not having fun. So if you enjoy making your opponent not have fun, locking them out, this is definitely a deck for you to try out. The core elements, great. Things I probably wouldn't... I don't think we want the Plow or Ox, so you could free up 6 slots. Maybe play another Chance for Glory. You can play like the Frost Dragon. If there's any other legendary, what can you play? Sigurd's not terrible. Kind of like serves as a block. Halvar doesn't do much. Grandmaster doesn't do much either. And there's not many sagas right now without you splashing another color. Like Lithoform Engine doesn't do much. So I'd probably say like cut these, just play anything with lifelink, or you can play like Paladin's class. There's a couple options around, but the core of the deck seems solid. Go up another Chance for Glory, seem great every time, just finding your combo pieces. That's it. Let me know what you think, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.